Bahurutshe does not have explanations in Setswana. The explanation of the word Uhurutsa, it's found, it means that to descend from the trees. It's called Uhurutsa. So the national emblem of the tribe that traces their lineage from Bahurutshe, it's a Habu or Chwen or Baboon. Babina Habu or Bakgalaka Babaholo. So they're known as Bakgalaka Babaholo. These are Bahurutshe. Bahurutshe are Bakgalaka. How do we know that Bahurutshe are Bakgalaka? Because they use monkeys as their totems. The monkey is used among Banyai. In Limpopo and Zimbabwe, Banyai, baKalanga, Banyamutangadabi. Their emblem is a monkey, which is used by both. Actually, they are Bahurutshe, as well as Bakwena, are also a part of Bakgalaka. In Zimbabwe, they're called Ngwenya. These Bahurutshe groups and the Bakwena, if you go among Bakwena, many Bakwena groups today, they use like a Litsie. The word Litsie, it's actually used by people like Northern Sotho people. They say baKalaka. You might have heard that Northern Sotho people, they say baKalaka, baKalaka. They're referring themselves, they are the offsprings of they are the offsprings of baKalaka when they say baKalaka. So whereas the name Litsie is found among Basotho. Basotho is a recent identity. Like I said earlier on, it's come from Malayomo Sotho, which is Northern Sotho or Sesotho name to describe the color of the people, the pigment of the people. And these groups, like Botswana also call themselves like Banaba Mutu Bahauhana Tloyachie. In Northern Sotho they say Banaba Mutu Bangwatelana Tloyachie. When they say Banaba Mutu Bahauhana Bahobelana Tloyachie, they actually mean that Bakgalaka, they share, they practice Ubuntu. Now, this Bakgalaka, Banyai, they say Banyai, baKalanga. The word Banyai, meaning Banaba Mala Wasbilu, the people who shine in the dark, or the black people who shine, like I said, the Bakgalaka. Now, many scholars, when they trace the history or lineage of Bakgalaka, they tend to sidelight people from Botswana as Bakgalaka, especially when they talk about Limpopo Valley civilizations. They tend to focus on different places where there's no information. Now, Bakgalaka, today they live among Mangwatu tribe in Botswana. They live in Blueberg. You can find them among Babirwas. Babirwa, the word Babirwa, is come from Indian, the Hindu Arabic terms, which come from Virwa, meaning people of the faith. Whereas Bapedi use the word Shabirwa, Virwa again is from people of the faith. People of the faith are Bakgalaka. The difference between Arabs were able to distinguish between Babirwa and as well as Basenzi. So they call Venda people Basenzi. Basenzi is a Swahili term that refers to vendors, which is a derogatory term. Derogatory term which means uncivilized. Whereas Babirwa means people of the faith. Whereas Basenzi, according to Arabs, literature, it means uncivilized. I don't know, you can go and find more information about the things. Now, Bakgalaka, they are known for rainmaking. You know, the rainmaking processes of gold. I think even Credo Mutwa, if I'm not mistaken, mentioned that he spent time in the shrine of Bakgalaka among under Moyo people in Jerere. I think he mentioned that things, which means that you can link, you can see that Limpopo Valley civilization belong to Bakgalaka because they are the one who are rainmakers. You know, this is a build up to the new lectures that will be focusing on the rainmaker of South Africa and the so-called solar deities. Now, these Bakgalaka people, I said, they also give birth to the Nguni tribes. So the people known as Matebele, the word Matebele come from, it's a Bahurutshe. One of Bahurutse's son, his name is Mutebele, give birth to Mutebele. That's why we have got Ndebele people that we find in South Africa. They're actually related in terms of cultural things with the Sotho-Tswana groups. Now, these Bakgalaka people, there's a dance that is found among Bakgalaka in Botswana. It's called Hosana. This dance, I guess, is also found in Zimbabwe. In South Africa, the Hosana dance manifests itself in various tribes, like a Northern Sotho tribe. There's a music among Northern Sotho tribe. It's called Dipila, Mbira in Shona, or Dipila. In Botswana, they call Mbira. In another one, Mbira in Chivenda. Another one is called Ditlhaka. Ditlhaka Kidinaka. In Botswana, they call it Ditlhaka. These Ditlhaka are used for, playing music where it's believed that they can attract rain and so on and so forth. But I've not yet go further about rains, because I understand that when you talk about rains, in Western society like Greeks, Europeans, Middle Eastern and other stuff, and Asian cultures, rainmaking today, it has become science. But in the past, when African people were practicing rainmaking, it was associated with what? With uloya. Baraba lawyer. If you are a rainmaker, it should be associated with uloya. Now it's no longer about uloya. It's associated with the science. We know that the issue of weather modifications, weather modifications or controlling of weather, now it's become a science. But when it was done by Africans, it was seen as a barimangwa lawyer. This is the scientific things that Bakgalaka brought in the country like South Africa. Now, Bakgalaka, who give birth to this tribe that you see in South Africa today, almost of them, they worship planets. The planets, like we've got Swaziland, the word Swati, it's an Indo-Arabic term from the Swati, meaning the bright stars, whereas Amazulu meaning what? Amazulu meaning the heavenly people, which is coming from the word Izuluni, which is the heaven. Whereas in Sotho-Tswana called Hodimo, meaning Hodimo on earth, or in Chivenda it's called Denga. Near Denga, from the earth, Denga is earth. So these people known as Bakgalaka, they are known to believe that there's a bird that live in the heaven. It's called Shiria Wari. In Northern Sotho, it's called Sevatra Samoyeng. In Zulu and Ndebele, it's called Inyoni Kaipumoli. It's represented by the cow, the white cow, Inyoni Kaipumoli. And these birds, that is considered to be heavenly birds, archaeologists and anthropologists make a mistake. They say, no, this is a Zimbabwean bird. It's not a Zimbabwean bird. It's a Bakgalaka bird. And the Bakgalaka live in South Africa, live in Zimbabwe. They live in Botswana. They also live in Zambia. Bakgalaka live in Zambia. And these Bakgalaka people, even though each and every have got its own leaders, but in the